Musclemania, New York, what's up? Maik, Wiedenbach here. Today we'll talk about exercises and how we can optimize them. As you can see, it's a rainy day. It's also National Chest Day in the gym. So today I'm going to go over exercises that are done a lot, but I feel there could be things that could be done better with them. Okay? Doesn't mean they're bad, but it means we can do better. So this is the 21st century. Let's strive for improvements. Okay? The first thing is the barbell curl. Okay? Everybody loves barbell curls, right? So medium wide grip, or that kind of thing. What's the problem? The barbell curl is an imperfect exercise because most of the resistance is here. Okay? So what do we do about that? There's a couple of things you can do. You can improve the barbell curl by making it a drag curl, where you simply drag the bar up and down the body. Thereby, the elbows can move backwards and you get more of a contraction on the top. Okay? The other thing you can do is you can bend it. So if you're bending the barbell curl, then naturally the contraction increases to the top. So normally, if I'm just using a barbell, then up here, there's no more resistance because I would be pulling the weight toward me, which is the job of my deltoid, not my bicep. With the band, however, as you can see, I'm struggling on the top since I just added a cool 70 pounds. So that's a way to improve the barbell curl. Curls, in general, guys, I see this over and over and over again. When you curl, don't do this, okay? You know why? Look, your biceps, it can't flex. You gotta turn out. So when you're curling, in the end, the dumbbell has to fall away. So ideally, if you look at my hand, do something like this, neutral, the thumbs go under, you're curling out and away, and as you fatigue, you're pushing the entire hand and kind of scrunching it up, and you get even more of a fallback. Okay? That would be an optimal curl. Since we have this set up, one exercise has to go is the goblet squat. So you see this a lot, people holding a dumbbell, squatting down. You know why? The problem is weight. You can't hold sufficient weight here. It's not possible. So even if you had, by any weird chance, a dumbbell that weighs 400 something pounds, how would you hold it? Instead, do this. The Zercher squat. Grab under and squat up and down. Squat up and down. Okay? Now you can load the bar up to 400 pounds. No questions asked. So there you have it. Goblet squats, no bueno. Zercher squats, awesome. Another thing that really has to go is the deadlift on these boxes. You see people doing this. So first of all, what do you want? Okay, greater hamstring stretch, fine. Most people don't get down to their shoelaces in the first place. So they're only going to here for lack of flexibility, okay? So why bother on these boxes? Instead, I shall show you a genius alternate. There's a couple things you can play with. If you want to stretch the hamstrings, have your toes on these plates. If you want to shorten them, have your heels on those plates for the deadlift. If you want more hamstring involvement as such, simply use a banded deadlift. This is a demo video, there's no weight, I get that. So you're coming down, now you'd be forced to pull backwards using your hamstrings much more than if you had a regular barbell up and down, okay? So, deadlift on the box, it's gotta go. Another thing that has to go are these idiotic kickbacks, cable kickbacks. That is just nonsensical. The weight you're using to tone your glutes is way too little. Don't bother. I shall give you two alternates. One, the stepping back lunge. So stepping out, and then you're really working with your glute and your quad to come forward. The other alternate would be a step up. One foot goes up, you're driving through, really working your glute, coming up till here. Okay? So, what did we just learn? Cable kickbacks, waste of time. Next, underhanded tricep press down. People still do this. It doesn't work. You can't work the long head of the tri, which is where most of the meat sits, and your grip becomes the limiting factor. Instead, train your triceps like a smart person. Work the strength curve. Bottom, middle, top of the strength curve, and then you can even go into a stretch. Okay? Underhanded press down, no bueno. The next one is the lat pull down. It's a bit, I'm being very technical, but normally we do this on a straight bar, right? But realistically, to get tension in the lat, you need to twist your hand like so. Now, with a straight bar, if I'm trying to do this, I'd be kind of like here, right? So that wouldn't really work. Instead, I recommend you're using two handles. It's like so, where you can do this. So you turn the hands, one hand goes to, let's say, 11 o'clock, the other hand goes to 1 o'clock, and you're getting a nice tight squeeze in the lats. So now from the beginning, you have tension. If your gym doesn't have that, you could simply dumbbell flies. Here's the problem. So this is what we normally do, right? So down here, the stress on the shoulder is really great. Up here,
Oh, here we go.
okay. All right, dumbbell flies. Sorry, we have like post-hurricane weather in New York City. A lot of testosterone in the gym. So down here, it's dangerous. Up here, nothing happens. So a correct dumbbell fly would be only from here to here. That's where the resistance is. Okay? So you're cutting this part out and you're cutting this part out. They're simply too dangerous. Then we have the shoulder press. %98 of shoulder press that you see are something like this. Yeah. Look familiar? Is that you? I hope not. First things first. You sit back, tuck your abs, crunch your abs even, shorten them a little bit. Hands at a slight angle, and you're driving the elbows together. Drive the elbows. what you're not doing, you're not making this an incline press. If you're like this, it's simply too low. Instead, sitting tight, push the elbows, drive them together. Then I have one people love. It's really badass, looks cool. That's kind of stupid. It's the barbell walking lunge. So you're stepping out, lunging. What's the problem? The problem is you're spending more energy on balancing the weight than actually lunging, especially when you go heavy. Instead, I recommend, as I saw this from Jay Cutler, crouching lunges. So, let's say my left foot goes out, only goes down, you're not standing up, you're staying crouched, keep the tension on the legs, and keep on walking. So, that's it. Sorry for the malfunction. As I said, everything can always be improved. Don't stick to dogma. Keep your brain open, keep your mind open, get bigger, get better. Thanks, guys.